In 2006, Inc. magazine listed its choice of boom towns in the United States, larger cities that are growing rapidly. Here are the magazine's top 20 along with their growth percentages. What we are going to do is use this data to make a histogram. So first, I'm going to hit Stat and Edit, and I'm going to scroll over to List 1. I'm going to clear List 1, hit Enter, and now I will type the data into List 1. So now I have all the data points listed in List 1. The next thing you will do is hit Second and Stat Plot. Now I have Plot 2 on, so I am just going to highlight it and turn Plot 2 off. Go up to Plot 1, turn it on, and I want to make a histogram, which would be right here. It asks me, where's my data? The data I'm interested in graphing is stored in List 1. Frequency we can leave as 1, and now if I hit Zoom and Stat, which is number 9, there I have a histogram. Now I do have a line stored in 1. I can clear that, go back, and there's our histogram. Now what some of you may wish to do, in fact I recommend you do it, is if we look at our window, it's going up by 1.22. We have a minimum value that doesn't exist. So what I might do is clean up my window a bit. I might go, our minimum might be 0. Our maximum might be 10. Our scale might be to count by 2's. Our Y minimum would be 0. Our Y maximum, we'll try 14, and we'll tell it to count by 1's. And now if I do a graph, there our histogram is cleaned up a bit. And right now what I'm doing is I'm just scrolling over different data points on our graph. Now what I did is I switched the window one more time to have you take a look that how you switch your window will make a difference in the data that you do graph. Now here I switched the window for X to be from 0 to 8, the X-axis scale, the scale on the bottom to be 1, and the vertical height to be set at 10, counting by 2's. So again, the graph will look a little different. Now in this case, it seems to be that there's an outlier hanging way out here at about 8. Now finally, we can get a 5-number summary quite simple by hitting Stat, Calc, and one variable stats. So our mean would be 3.07%. These are standard deviations that we'll talk about later. Our median value is 2.85%. The interquartile range would be 3.35 minus 2.25, which would be 1.1%. The range would be our maximum value minus our minimum value, which would be 6.1. And again, our standard deviation, since we had a sample of states, we would take the sample standard deviation, which is this line right here, and it would be 1.37.